Real quick, I'd like to give a massive shout out to all the homies on Patreon who chose to support the cult and help keep the lights on. If you want more information on how to support the channel and get your name up here with these fucking chads, check out the video description below. All right. Yo, what's up, guys? So this one's going to be part 2 of the first one, but all it's going to be is me showing a footage of a set of waves. So 1 through 8, the first waves, because the second set of waves is going to be the same as the first one, kind of, right? But the third and fourth are a little bit different because the ads are a little bit more spread out sometimes. And for that one, you can still run whatever set you're going to run and just pump. I'm not going to show that though. I'm just going to kind of show what to do, what I do in this situation, right? What's going through my head. I've already done the gearing video. Obviously, I'll link it ahead right now or above right now. Also, go back, watch that if you haven't watched it. And if you have watched it or you already have your gearing, that's fine. But if you don't, TLDR, stack crit. Don't use Oblivion here, just stack crit. Sacrifice your demonic sacrifice your Felhunter for extra mana, because the 15% I get into in the video. I'm gonna say this again in like 2 seconds in the video, okay? So let me just start this. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. This is not a scripted video. This is just straight VOD footage review that I was doing, okay? So here you go. I'll be back in a couple of days with a good one. Peace. So the first thing that I need to do before I do anything is make sure that I have one of my food buff. It's going to be a crit buff, right? I told you in the last video to make sure. By the way, if you haven't seen the last video, go watch it. It's just about gearing though. So if you already got your gear, which is very important for a warlock, by the way, it's important that you stack crit here and only crit. Don't worry about your Oblivion set. Yes, you can use it, but it's better to get the crit off pieces. It's much better to have crit pieces. Outside of that, you want to eat crit food, which looks like this. And it gives you 20 crit if you eat this instead. There's no point in using spell power food because it's AoE capped. Next, there's no point in also demonic sacrificing your succubus because you don't need that 15% spell damage, right? Because you're AoE capped. So instead, sacrifice your Felhunter. So demonic sacrifice your Felhunter. I have my crit food ready to go. I make sure I have dark runes and I make sure I have mana potions. Okay. Next, so there's 2 things you can do. One, you're gonna see me seeding right away. That's because I know my tank can hold it. If my tank has 4-piece, which he does, and a good weapon, which they do, you can usually hold it. So you will judge this based off your tanks, okay? So whether you seed early or not is completely up to you guys. I seed early because I know my tank can take it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna seed as I just do, and I'm spamming there and I'm sitting. Another thing you can do is if you are having trouble with seeds here with threat, you can run a threat trinket or just in the beginning put up curses as they come in, the curse elements if you want to. They die fast. I don't really worry about it, so it shouldn't be something you need to worry about. As you see, I am running MSD, which is this proc right here all day. This is my Quags ICD tracker. This means the MSD proc. I didn't put the countdown when it was off ICD yet, so I'll put that there later. Both of these are in the descriptions for the week orders if you want them. This is just to track the MSD proc, which is a new, not new, but it's mystical Skyfire Diamond. It's the new meta that I'm using instead of chaotic Skyfire. It gives you a 320 haste proc. Oh, you just spam seeds. Nothing, I mean, I'm not telling you guys how to seed. This is just more of what's going through my mind. Right now, I'm spamming seeds. I'm watching my threat right here. You see the percentage next to them. It tells my threat, and I'm clicking whichever one I have the highest threat, and I'm just spamming seed. That's it. Now I'm going to start tapping. So you can also put your MSD on cooldown from tapping, so you need to be real careful. I'm pretty sure you'll see me do it here soon at some point. You'll see me also, at times, you'll see me swap my chest out, but I don't do it here because it looks like it doesn't pop. So now right here, I'm going to seed really early. This is where I said that you put cursed elements up. I wait until I see them run through the pack of consecrate, which I did, and then I spam. And then I tab spam. You'll never see me put a seed almost on the same target in the beginning. I stab, I'm moving around. I like to kind of hit where my mouse is right here. I like to kind of hit whatever. Eventually you'll see these ones here and here kind of split because they stop and cast. I like to hit what's right here basically because then it'll hit these guys and these guys. Well, you'll see it when we get there. Yep, just go spam some Shadowbolts for a minute, guys. Right now, you're just looking at threat. I'm looking to see which one's high. Nothing's high. My Quags is on cooldown. So now Quags on ICD cooldown for 45 seconds. We're okay and we're vibing. We're just spamming seeds around. I'm going to see what I do with my mana potions and my dark pots is I don't use it here because I don't need it. Right? I just deadass don't need mana. I will use it every time I need mana, but I won't use anything after the 7th wave because I don't want anything. And it's 2 minutes. And I want them off cooldown for the boss. Okay, here comes round wave 3. Doing the same thing. I'm gonna run up there and spam. Already spamming right there because I know because they already ran through the consecrate, so I'm not gonna pull. If you, like I said, find out if you do pull, then be careful and don't do it. Use a prism or wait a little bit longer, put some curses up. That's why you saw me mark this one. I mean, hit the one in the middle so I can hit all these in the area. Finish it up. I think one thing that I'm going to try to do next week is I'm going to sit a lot closer. Okay. So then I can tap and run in and get a zapper off or something. Quags is on cooldown. So I pulled out my other trinket. They all ran through one consecrate, and then I'm gonna start seeding. I always, like I said, I always try to aim for the middle right here because there's casters that aren't always there all the way, and they kind of stop sometimes. Right here, see, I want to make sure I hit them. Sometimes if you hit something over here, you might not hit them. All right, next wave, carry on. Next wave, we're just gonna seed again. Already, there's nothing really here. I'm just seeding, bro. Nothing really here to see. I'm just watching my thread a little bit. I'm seeding right here in the middle. I'm just looking. My head is. I'm just saying what I'm thinking out loud. I'm seeding these. I'm seeding these so I can hit all of these guys. See that? I'm hitting all of them. You can't do that if you're hitting way over here because doesn't you want to be able to hit this guy? I wish that I did this a little bit better because you can also get some sappers in here, which I'm not getting in right now. I feel like I should have blown a sapper a little bit earlier, which I usually do. I usually seed a little bit up there and then I'll tap into a sapper and go into it. Also, you can tap at the end like this when I'm running out, run in, tap, and oh, am I doing it? Oh, I thought I was going to do it, bro. I thought I was going to run in and that was perfect timing. You can run and do that in Hellfire. I guess I got a couple seeds off, so that's good, but you can run and do that in Hellfire. These guys are much more healthier, so I don't really worry about it. I sometimes put a curse up on these guys because of it, but I don't. I 100% want to seed off Skull. A lot of the times, I'm not doing it right now, but I will focus target Skull so I make sure I get back to him. Because you want to spam into him because it blows up the quick. That's going to blow up your seeds the quickest, right? But sometimes I like to shift it over. See Quags proper with MSD. Seeds are humming at a 1.2 speed right now. Humming right now, boys. Alrighty, next up. This is the last wave. So what I like to do after this wave is get my food buff. So we'll get there in a second, actually. So actually, I can talk about it now. Yeah, I'm just going to see the same way I've been sitting. But let me talk about this. So I failed a lot the first time because the first time I tried all this because I would wait till the 8th wave and then you have to demonic sacrifice a pet, sit down for 10 seconds to get your food buff and then also switch your gear, which doesn't ultimately take that long except for we're over here and we have to run back to the beginning of starting zone. So if you're fighting kind of over there, obviously it's not that big of a deal. You can just go, you have enough time, but we have to travel over there, which kind of sucks. So because of that, you're going to see me do this after the 7th wave. So 7th wave goes down. I immediately start spamming my food so I can get my food buff and get into the next pack. Because look how fast these packs come out. Look at the downtime here. I'm eating now. You're going to see them come out almost immediately. Here they come. My food buff barely gets off in time. And I start running up there. Check it and run up there. And I'm going to start getting ready to do my deed. That deed is seed. After this wave, you will see me switch my gear, switch a pet, and mount back up to the spot and get ready for the boss. That's kind of it, guys. I just wanted to do like a little thing just to kind of go through what's going through my head when I'm seeding the whole time. It's kind of stupid because it's really just watching your aggro and spamming seed, right? But I hope this kind of brought something, maybe people go, oh, I want to use MSD or I want to use Quags or I want to, seed earlier or whatever. So yeah, switch gear. Okay, I'm gonna get to my spot. I think I blow Feldom here, which is fine to do. And then I get ready to do the boss. But yeah, I'm not gonna show the boss, but that's it, guys. I really just want to show that for a little bit and maybe put some insight on it. Check out the stream where I stream all the time, every goddamn day pretty much, where we do all Warlock content, man. Got a new guild, new servers, who's coming spicy. Gonna have a lot of fun here. All right, guys. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Well, peace.